in this video. Woohoo! Metal surface. Oh, last page. That's stuck. Sun's gone in. Typical. Clip at the front then. I won't turn the other one on because it might... Well, let's just try it. Look at them, I've got none of them. Following on from the last video, I bought a load of tools from Poundland. Yes, Poundland. Bought a load of them, couldn't fit it into the last video, so here's the rest. There's some crackers in this lot, but let's see how good they are. Also, I'll show you some other things that I bought from Lidl. And I was also sent a tool a while back, and I've only just got around to using it, and let's give it a try. Next week, there's another tool drop at Lidl, Parkside range. So we'll have a look in the brochure, see if there's anything we can't live without. Just to interrupt, it's me in the future, and there is some great little bargains in there. Something that will suit you if you've got a workshop, if you want to roll stuff around. But I'm sure I can do another giveaway in this video. If you like these sort of videos, give me a subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Really helps the channel. Cheers. But for now, fellow sheddies and tool lovers, let's get on with it. Let's unbox and test these tools from Poundland. Hello, sheddies, and you join me again in my shed. But first of all, I went to Lidl food shopping, believe it or not, because of the tool drop drought. And yes, I do buy food from there as well. Went with my wife and had a quick look round. And for 99p, you've got these assorted household products. And I bought a few that I'll show in this video that can be used in the workshop. But look at these other ones as well, like little containers for putting little tiny screws and nuts and bolts or whatever. Little capsules, 99p a pack. There's all sorts in there. Let's say little Tupperware type boxes. Tupperware, I haven't heard that name for a while. And then like sucker hooks. And then for $2.99, you've got all these baskets you can use in the kitchen or bathroom for storing products in on shelves. I think that'll come in handy for the shed as well. And they've got the slope at the front so you can get things easily. Anyway, I thought I'd show you them. Back to the shed. Spectacles on. Whoop. Big light on. Better. Right, before I show you the tools from Poundland, let me show you them bits from the household section that I got from Lidl. 99p, magnetic memo clips. Interesting. So, putting notes on metal surfaces, what have you. No point reading that. Massive scissors. There we are. Oops, sticking together. Nice little, like, bulldog clips. Magnetic. Yeah, it's not bad. Metal surface, yeah, on toolboxes, on the side of toolboxes, or on filing cabinets, fridges, for putting your notes. Or hanging spare tools. By the way, I love these. Link below on them from Amazon. 99p. Next, speaks for itself really. Again, 99p, measuring jug. So it says on here for measuring out flour, it says in grams, and for liquids measured in litres or millilitres. Eighth, quarter, third, half, 2/3, 3/4, 1. And then that side it's got grams. Grams for rice, grams for sugar. But for the workshop, measuring out all sorts of liquids and whatever you need when you need it. Durable plastic, handle at the back. Bit of flex on it. 99p. Next, 1 metre tape measure on a Keyring. 50p from Poundland. I got 2 of them, one for the giveaway. White background, inches and centimetres. There we go, you can see it more clearly there. A lip on the end. Lock off, just there. Does it lock off? Yeah, there it locks off. Boing. And back. Rubber housing, hard rubber, but rubber nevertheless. Keyring attached. Not much else to see, really. Let's see if it holds in place. No, but it's fairly flexible. Nothing on the back. Retracts unbelievably quickly. So yeah, it'd just be good to stick on your keys or stick on your belt loop, on your trousers or jeans or whatever, or just hang in the workshop or in the house, because you never know when something needs to be measured. So that one's in the giveaway. Next, toolbox from Poundland. £2. Made by Kinzo. We've seen Kinzo before, actually. 22.5 by 15.5 by 6 centimetres. Clip on the front. And then hinges on the back. Plastic hinges. But I think they're unclippable if you need to take the lid off. And then we've got a divider there. Not the best plastic. It's formed okay. But providing you don't... it's stiff at the outside, though. But providing you don't drop something on it, it should last. Little compartment there to put your bits in, or something underneath, and then you can clip that off if you really need to. Pop it back on again, And a nice clip at the front there. Nice. They have got those little feet on there, so they might... they're not raised that high. But I tried a couple and they didn't seem to sit on top of each other that well. Nevertheless, £2. Next. Everything keeps on hitting that. Move that out of the way. Another tape measure, a pound, 5 metre one. £1. Again, rubber around the outside. Han on again. Yellow this time in inches and centimetres. Track's nice. Lock off at the front. Locks in place. You know it's not the best quality though, but it's locking in. Just a bit flimsy at the front there. But just for a starter DIY stroke toolbox, what does everything you need it to do. It's got the little tab on there that moves backwards and forwards so you can measure inside and outside measurements. Clip on the back to put it on your belt. Lanyard to put it around your wrist. Let's see if it supports itself before it drops. Right, let's go. Keep going. Ooh. Hey, 1.5-ish meters. That's not very far, to be honest with you. It is a bit, yeah, you can see how thin it is. This is the one from Parkside, and it's a lot more beefy, and that gets up to, I think it's 2.5 meters. But for £1, it'll be useful for somebody. Next, a pound Rapide DP60 penetrating maintenance spray. Stops squeaks, cleans and protects, drives out moisture, loosens rusty parts, frees sticky mechanisms. Would you say it's as good as WD-40 equivalent? Probably not. But let's have a look at the consistency of them both. One. That's the WD. Consistency feels the same. I know it's not the best test. They seem to smell the same though. That's probably the worst test ever. Anyway, that was £1, small tin, and the little straw for the hard to reach direct areas. Next, pack of nails. £1 from Kinzo again, Assorted. 80 at 2.5 centimetres, 70 at 3.5, and 15 at 5 centimetres. Clip on the side of the box. That will snap eventually because it's just bending plastic. Hook at the top there if you want to hang it on your wall. This is probably one of them things you just want to keep in the house, I suppose, for when you need a nail. Oh, bit of tape on the front. Use the new utility knife from Poundland. That was in the last video. There we are. Hinge will probably end up breaking over time, but I suppose it depends on how many times you're going to do that. Because, I mean, there's different strengths, but... yeah, straight in. Ooh, what was that? Oh, I know what it was. Let me show you. Remember in the last video, I showed you that? I didn't show it drying. Well, that's how it dries on wood, on rough wood. Copper finish. Quite nice, that, isn't it? So if you're painting up something to look copper, fairly realistic. And where's the other thing? Ah, yeah, we go. Sprayed the end of that tile there as well. The tile was a bit dirty in the first place, but you can see it's got a nice shimmer to it. So that was £2 from Poundland. Anyway, put that down because it's going to spring all over the place. Next, I've had this before, but I don't know if I had this one. Car Pride white gloss paint. Now, it says £2.50 on there, but they're actually £2. Different colours as well, of course. Remove all dirt, grease, oil, rust, etc. Hold approximately 20-30 centimetres away. 400 ml. Reacting with the copper probably, but you can see on there. So I've used this before and it's turned out really well in the past. Won't go spraying cars with it, but but yeah, for anything else. Good for the crafts, DIY, whatever you want to paint up white. Next, bit of white spirit. So we say I'm not precious about this cutting board, but I don't want distractions. Yoo-hoo, £1, 35 grams of it. I think it was 35 grams. Yep. The all-purpose adhesive. Many of us have used this before, of course. I don't think I really need to demo it. It's clear, glues almost anything. Good for crafts and household repairs, whatever. Yeah, that's the sort of consistency of it. You must have seen it before plenty of times. Let one side go tacky, the other side go tacky, and then stick it together. Pound ain't bad though, is it? Next, hand-on gloves. Say £1. That's medium size, which I can get in at a proper squeeze, but they didn't have any large. Ideal for using out in the garden if it's wet or whatever. Polyester and latex. They were £1. Next, but I also got them for my wife. These are £1 as well. Garden gloves and snips for £1. Look at them. Cutting bonsais or whatever, I suppose. That's not bad, is it? Rubber for better grippages. Elasticated cuffs. Nice floral design. And then look at these. They're cool. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Look at them, I've got none of them. They're nice to use. I'm just going to get a twig. So for small pruning or whatever, just got this off the conifer. Look at that. Sprung loaded, of course, as well. Nice. Should be happy with them. Next, careful. 13 amp two-way plug, £1. Not much to say about them, really. They do what they say on the tin, but handy to have around the shed or the workshop. Next. Right, next. This was a bit confusing, actually. Well, I'll show you what I've got. That, she's showing on there at £1.50. COB headlight, 3 functions, but it was actually £1. Also got the COB key light, and it's showing at £1.25, and that was actually £1.50. So I don't know what's happened there. But anyway, I'll do this one as the giveaway. A headlamp, COB, chip on board headlight, LED. They're always really bright. You've got to take the battery strip out of this one to make it work, but I'm not going to demonstrate that. It's 80 lumens. That's fairly bright, that is, for £1. So if you're in the loft or trying to get behind somewhere at night maybe, and you're struggling, or going out on a walk with a dog, or I don't know, whatever, comes in handy. I'll do that one as the giveaway. Let's open this one up, which was £1.50. I'll use this on another set of keys, because I'd already got, oh, in fact, got this one. That was £1.50 as well. And you click it once, light on, then light dim, and then it flashes, and then off, and it went back to light again. But it actually said it should have done an SOS. Well, someone said you've got to keep your finger on it. There we are, SOS. It works. Thanks whoever it was who put it in the comments. I need to get back to these comments at some point. There's some amazing bits of information in there. You're all a credit to this little sheddy community we've got. Turn that off. So this one should do the same. So, oh, let's pull the tag out first for the batteries. Boop. On. 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 And nothing. I pulled the tag out. Oh, there we are. That's bright. What lumens was that? It takes 2 CR232 batteries, 3 volts. Doesn't say, unless you can see it somewhere, what lumen it is. I think this one was 30, and it seems brighter than that. It's bigger. But anyway, so that's bright, low, nothing. Keep your finger on it, see if that does anything. No, just 2 functions on that one. But that'll go on a set of keys, come in handy when I can't see in the dark and I need to get the key into the keyhole. Oh, it's flashing now. Did it flash before? Right, let's try keeping my finger on it. Oh yeah, there we go, SOS. So if I fall outside my shed and I need to do an SOS signal to my wife, she's got to understand SOS though. Next, talking about torches and the fact that sometimes our power goes in our sheds or workshops, or maybe you don't have power going to your shed or workshop. Let me show you what I got sent. And this is from a while back, hence why I'm wearing a coat. What's better than new tool day? So Aferiy sent me this portable power station, AFP210, 2400 watts. And this isn't a sponsored video, but I was sent it, and I'll put the link to a great offer they've got to it in the description below. All the applications. So you can run AC and DC off of this. Dual fan cooling, multiple safety features, supercharge inverter, app control function. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Foam, good to see. Ooh, what's this? Nice little bag of some sort. What's in there then? Instructions and... we'll have to read that, I suppose. Right, more foam. Good to see. Helps in transit. Here it is. More foam at the bottom. Woohoo! That's a beast. Two massive handles on the sides there. What's in there? Ooh, a little cubby hole. It's probably for cables and stuff. I have no idea yet. I'm going to read the instructions, of course. First impressions, though, it looks smart, doesn't it? 3 UK plug sockets. So I'll have a play around with it and I'll be back to you. It weighs 22 kilos, so not much weight at all. Capacity 2048 watt hours. Cycle times, or the times you can charge it, 3,500. And I was also sent a solar panel for it, so we'll try that out. And it also comes with an app, or you can download an app to use it on your phone. But this is me about 6 months ago, just having a quick look at it first before I read the instructions. Shock horror, I've just plugged it in, but I haven't read the instructions. Come on, look. I was about to say I haven't read the instructions yet. But I've just plugged it in and it just fired up. Right, I'll get playing and I'll be back to you. I just keep coming back to you after I see something new. Look, it's charging up really quickly. I mean, it's going up, I don't know, 1% per half a minute. I ain't the exact stats on it yet. There's the light. Oh, it's bright. Oh, it's flashing. Oh, is that SOS? There we are. Look how the percent's going up. Flying up. Right, I will read the instructions in a minute. 41%, and it's only been on for 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Just noticed it's got 90 minutes left till full charge, but I suppose the higher it gets, the longer it takes to put the final bit of juice in the battery. Get these instructions read. Another 10 minutes gone, 75% with 52 minutes to go. It's flying up. Yes, I know, I'm reading them. But before I do, are you a screen cover off or on? Well, I'm on off. Close up for the sound. %. 6 minutes remaining. And just so you know, this is the present day, and I've left this now for 6 months without touching it, and it's still on 100% charge. It's the solar panels. Let me unbox them. And also packed really well. Aferiy. I think that's how you pronounce it. That is a quality bag, so portable. Cables, instructions, it's fixed onto there. Just open out with that attached. Velcro on the handle. Two of. What's that? Oh, look. Oh, it's the stand. It retracts. I've got it on the floor, and there's not 2, but 4 of these panels. Velcro. Yep. There we go. Not much sunlight in here, but I'm just trying it out. And each panel has got one of them little legs on that retracts for perfect sunlight. It's good, isn't it? I should probably get them outside. Right, and in that bag comes, first of all, the mains lead. One of those kettle leads on the end, which I've already took out. And also the 12-volt lead for the solar panels. In fact, it's probably not 12 volt. I think it's 50 volt. Pretty sure this is a cover to go over it. Let's have a look. Yeah, looks like it. So it's outdoors, or you don't want to get dust in there. A nice elasticated cover. The front, we've got a port here with a little cap that goes over it. 12 volt output. One of those cigarette lighter adapters. There's 2 of them. 1, 2. 2 12 volt 3 amp sockets. Button to turn on the DC. Or 12 volt, 2 3.0 USB ports, 3 USB-C sockets, 20 watt, and then 1 at 100 watt, and a button to turn on the USB. The light that you can go to flashing or SOS, and the power button. As I say, the lid on top, you can put your cables in there. And at the side here, we've got an overload protection switch. That's obviously to reset it, I would have thought, if it overloads. Little door here for the mains power adapter, and then this socket here. That socket is for a plug, a DC XT90 input. Warning instructions there. That side, on this side, the button for the AC, then AC output, 240 volt or 230 volt, whatever you want to call it. UK sockets, 3 of. There's fans here, and then there's fans that side to cool it down at a certain temperature. Big handles on top, one either side. Right, let's turn it on and keep your finger on it. 3 seconds and on. What I should have done, reading the instructions, you charge it up and then decharge it and then charge it up again. I think that calibrates it a bit more efficiently. I haven't done that, but never mind, I will do it. 2 hours to charge up from the mains. And as I say, good for in the workshop, good for the shed, or good for camping. I was going to do a really in-depth video on this actually, but I just haven't got time. Or I was going to take it out into the middle of a field, build a bandstand, more like a platform, using power tools, then get my stepson to play his guitar and amp on there. I'm going to cook some food afterwards as well, disco lights and all that sort of thing, but I just ain't got time. But I think we can plug some tools into this just to see how it performs. So I was going to use this grill, this electric grill I've got. Just use one side, because I think that's 2,200 watts each side. Right, and then the wrong weather, but I've got a heater here, and it's got 2 switches at 1,500 watts each, so 3,000 overall, but we'll just turn one on. So I've turned them off, it's plugged in, but I've also got to press the AC button on the back there. Icon will come up on the bottom of the screen. Quite a good screen, wouldn't you say? Oh, the fan's on already, on max. It's off. So off, you can see the output as 0. Turn it up to max. How many watts is just the fan alone? 21. Turn one of these on. 1327. It's near enough. Yeah, 1,320 watts output. So I won't turn the other one on because it might... Well, let's just try it. See if it trips out. Ooh, it's right up to its limit. Yeah, let's turn that off. 99%, we can expect that. Wrong weather to be using this. Let's turn that off. Off. Right then, 350 watt pillar drill. Start it up. $136. $174, $175, $200, bit of cutting oil, $250 watts. Right, there's a little bit of sun left. So it's plugged in under there with the lead that comes with it. You get that spare lead as well with a different adapter on there. And as you can see, excuse the weeds, it's charging up. See how long that takes. In fact, the sun's gone in. Typical. Still charging though, but only 13 watts. Wait for the sun to come out, see what the difference is. Plus I'm standing in front of it. Yep, sun's coming out. 72. 68, 65, because I'm in front of it. And there's a conifer in the way. Oh, sun's gone in again. And it's in the evening. I expect that 70 to be about double. Sun's coming out. And it's going up. That cloud clears off. I probably should move the solar panels somewhere else, actually. But, oh, look, it's going up now. So it works. Right, and I thought I'd bring it in the house and try it on the toaster and the kettle. Plugged them both in together, but I'm not going to use them at the same time. So first the kettle on, went up to 2,400 watts, boiling away, and then when it clicked off, you can see it drop. Boiling hot water, as we'd expect. I only put probably about 2 cups full in. And then tried one side on the toaster first. That was 1,000-ish watts. Second one down, up to just over 2,000 watts. As usual, I've probably got some specifications wrong, so if you look in the link below, it'll tell you everything you need to know. I'm really impressed with that. I can see me using it for all sorts of stuff, including if I ain't got cordless tools and I want to use them in the garden, at someone else's house or whatever. Power goes in the house, or if the power goes in the shed, whatever, it's a backup. If we go camping or a picnic with loads of family and friends, we can take that along with us and we can have TV there. Or that grill in my bar kitchen. Can even take a kettle with us. And if it's a nice day, we can also charge it up while we're there. There's loads more features to it. It's all on the link below. And as I said, there's a great deal on at the minute. There's different options, but they've got my discount code. If you use that, it will say in the description below. I think we'll come back to it in another video because I've got an idea for it. Cheers, Aferiy, for sending it. I was going to show you the rest of these tools. Next, screwdriver set. Only £1, but you're probably thinking that's going to be awful. 4-piece set, 2 flathead and 2 Phillips. Hardened steel, by hand on again. TPR plus carbon steel plus PP. And the blue part is actually rubber. Black's plastic. Little hanger at the top if you want to hang them, or if you want to give it extra leverage. Let's screw something in and see if it burrs it. Right, a screw, and obviously I'm not doing a pilot hole. I'm going in diagonal so you can see it. Now, the chance of burring. It's gone right in. It's a little bit ropey, but for light work, I'm sure they'll be fine. £1. Next, sticky hooks. These are £1 as well, as pack of 6, and these ones that you remove the tab off the back. 18mm by 30mm, super strong grip, permanent but removable, so no more holes, marks or residue on your walls. Damage free, clean removal, safe adhesive. There they are. Stick 1 to, what should we stick it to? Let's get that tile. Stick it on there. So peel the back off, and then we stick it on. I've stuck it back on itself. Oh, what an idiot. Ah, right, another one. So clean the surface, remove the paper, apply to the surface for 30 seconds, drop down to remove. So let's peel the back off again. Stick him on there, 30 seconds, not near enough. It's proper solid on there. I mean, I know this is a tile, it's not a wall, but it's, yeah, that's stuck. To remove, not bad. And I suppose that could be reused. Unstretch it and put it back somehow. Anyway, £1. Next, I also got these sticky grips. Super strong grip, permanent but removable, so no more holes. It looks like a Velcro. So for sticking something actually to a wall, damage-free, clean removal, self-adhesive, 2 kilos maximum load. You can see on there. Whatever you're sticking it to, Velcro on one side, that on the wall. Suitable for smooth surfaces, ceramic tiles, glass, plastic, metal. Not suitable for rough surfaces, cement walls, etc. But I think I'll do them as a giveaway. I've tried the other ones already. I'll do them as a giveaway. Next, they were from Poundland, but I got this from Lidl, Parkside range, but I found mine. I bought it because I thought I'd lost mine, but I found it. £4.99, mini multifunction spray lance, normal sort of hose lock fitting at one end. Do like this though, look at the trigger on that, and then it's got the speed adjuster, or the flow adjuster, should I say, on the top. That's quite a nice little rotation on there. Rubber on the handle, rubber on here. You can adjust at the end there if you want spray, or, well, you can see on there what it can do. And then you can adjust the angle of that as well. So I think what I'm going to do is send that one back. I rarely send something back to Parkside, but when I found my own, there's no point in keeping it. But I thought I'd let you know in case you wanted to get one. £4.99. Next, nearly forgot, the upcoming brochure for Lidl. Let's see if we've got some Parkside tools in there. 17th to 23rd of July. Here we are, looks like the car section. There's a car polisher spot repair. 6 rotation speed settings, 800 watt, £29. Be a mains. I've got one of those. The car trim removal kit, £8. If you're interested, I did a review on that somewhere in one of my videos. Polishing attachments and sponge set, £5. I've got a few of these already, £4. Aerosols, engine starter spray, brake cleaner, aluminium zinc spray, and a load of other tins. 1/4 inch drive socket set, a tenner, 46 piece. Mini compressor, £13. Floor mats, RS Racing, £7. Fire extinguisher, 1 kilo, a tenner. Look at that. Car cleaning gel. I've seen that before, actually. I've never used it. £4. Gets into all the gaps. And some car solutions there. Is that it? Oh. Last page this time. Another wet and dry vacuum cleaner. This one's 30 litres, £55. Seen these before. Ratchet screwdriver and bit set, £7. Assortment of casters. Interesting. This is going to be handy for workshops. Dual wheel casters, swivel casters, mini swivel casters, 4-pack, 4-pack and an 8-pack, £5. Long handled scraper, £8. Drill bits are out again. Big toolkit there, 80 pieces with the Lidl Plus app, down to £30. Safety boots, £18. Lubricants, £2.50. Smart t-shirts, £6. Polo t-shirts. And shorts for £8. So let us know in the comments if you've got any of them tools already. It helps me and others. So that's in the giveaway, that's in the giveaway. And if you saw in my last video, I also had one of these Wallet Master multi-tools, all sorts of things on there. That's going for the last giveaway, but I'm going to get a few more of them because they're nice to give away, I think. So tape measure, sticky pads, and that, and of course, a sticker, tool lover. As usual, put in the comments below, I'm in, and I'll draw you at random in a later video. I only announce it in a video, I never announce it in the comments. Put I'm in on its own, or something else after, or whatever comments you like, or any comments you like on this video. Thoughts, ideas, or anything I've got wrong. The giveaway results for the last video, I'll do in the next video. As usual, I'm not an expert, these are just things I get up to in my shed at the weekend. But if you've got any comments, information, thoughts, opinions, anything I've got wrong, stick them in the comments below, it helps me and others. If you're new here, why not consider subscribing? I've got loads more videos like this on my channel and loads more to come. And if you give me a thumbs up, really helps me out. I'll put a link on the screen now to all my other tool reviews, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, take care, and remember, keep calm and head to the shed. Cheers!
See you next time on Weekend Shedhead.